All right, good morning, and welcome back to the stream. It's been a very crazy time. We had a phantom stream, spooky phantom stream yesterday when my I turned on my ATEM and it had somehow connected to restream from an earlier stream from like way back, and it started broadcasting that. So for 8 hours yesterday, from 6 p.m. till, well, whatever 8 hours is, it was streaming nothing but blackness. I know that probably annoyed some people, but accidents, weird accidents. I'm here getting all of my gear ready to go out for production this week. We're going to be shooting, recording a bunch of footage for the festival. So we're going to be doing a two-camera setup. So yeah. Anyway, this morning we're doing the Bates Motel. So good morning to everyone. We already got our sign down. We got the first part of the motel. Check it out. We've even gotten started to decorate. You guys know the whole layout of a motel. I'm sure most of us have been to a motel at some point, right? You got your little closet here. I was trying to find. Oh, you know what? They actually do have um, clothes props. I forgot about this. Some of the props you just completely blank on, but there's some hanging shirts and stuff that you could totally use. Is this it? Nope, not that one. Shirts. Oh, I have to decorate for Halloween too. So there's that. But let's see. Rugs, shirts. That's more of a no. That's not gonna work. Huh? It would have made a nice closet too. Oh well. Good morning, Panda. Good morning to see you. Sorry, so good to see you. Hey, Dirty, what's up? And hey, Taz, welcome. Anyway, I was showing off the motel. We got nice mirrors in the back here. This is pretty much standard for every room. Okay, toilet, bathtub slash shower. I'm going to get into that. It's your bed, bedside table, and a little bit of art. I was going to put a couch, but it's a tiny room. But if you go out, you're traveling for a bit to go do any overnight trips, you're gonna possibly need a motel at some point. Or hey, Miss Farhound, what's up? Good to see you. Anyway, all of the rooms are pretty much identical. I did bring my motorbike over. Did a little bit of tweaking on this thing, which is a little insane, but yeah, motorbike, vroom vroom. I was just testing things out. Yeah, that was that was just. I was at Thanksgiving dinner. It's this is Canada, so we have our Thanksgiving early. Unlike states where you have your Thanksgiving like so late in the day, so close to Christmas, we have ours pretty early on. So I was heading over to my in-laws, and um, yeah, I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't even go into YouTube to cancel it, or it just wasn't allowing me to do anything. I completely forgot about Restream. So if I had been able to get into Restream, I could have done something. So you live and you learn. Hopefully, it didn't inconvenience anyone too much. think I had a couple people unsubscribe, but oh well. If they're gonna unsubscribe over something so small, nothing you can do there. Anyway, I'm just gonna make these parking lots just a little bit bigger. Bates Motel, I've been chipping away at this. Oops. Major oops. Well, there goes my bike. Dang it. That bike was like a bite to me. Great, now I got a bike just hanging out here. Steerable wheels. Is this it? Or is this it? This is it right here. Can I get it on here without lifting it? Nope, I cannot. Hi to you too. Hey, who else do we have? You know, I'll take it. It's Silas. I have room for him. Let's get a full motel. Oh, perfect. We'll have enough guests to, you know, to get at the knife. Now I have to stop them from congregating inside the middle of the thing. I have to put a gate around it, I think, and then move it someplace else. So long ago, Long Tom Lounge actually figured out that if you block them access, block all access to the gates, they literally will go and hang out somewhere else. See? They immediately walk away. So you can get them to go to their rooms and do other things rather than coming and hanging out. Oh yeah, look, I finished the Cadillac. So there's that going on. Big old Cadillac. Take it for a spin. I think it needs more turning processors, but that's just me. Cadillac is alive. How cool does this car look? I figure this is like the whoa, some rich juice car. And he has nowhere to stay except the Bates Motel. Of course it does knock down any tree. Whoa! Did not expect that. And yes, I had to get the shaggy skin. Absolutely 100% had to. There we go. Nice big Cadillac. Yeah, all they want to do is just hang out there. If there's a fire, they will go and they will put their hands on it. Um, you can just block off the fire as well, and they will walk away from the fire. So now nobody's gonna hang out here. He's gone over to his room, I think. Oh, where's it? Where did he go? Oh, you know what I don't have? Oh, remember I was talking about having a couch? Couch is very useful because that's where they will go and congregate. So We can actually get a party going in somebody's room by putting down a couch or two. Huh. So let's get him in this room. A nice little couch. Yeah, there we go. Does it have anything fancy? I should actually make a party room. He's wandering around. Be boss. Let's give him a couch too. I wonder if there's more than one couch, if he'll come and hang out. Now some motels have like little desks, so why don't I do that? Put a little desk. Down to the bottom. Down to the bottom. Okay, so you actually found the route. Yeah. When you find the route, you can make them either walk it or you can put something in to, you know, make them go somewhere else. There. Now they can move around. Come and have a seat. They like it when it's decorated, so they come and look at the art and stuff. But my guests right now are all over the place. Where are you going, buddy? Seriously, where are you going? Okay, I gotta put up a wall. Pleasant Park? Pleasant Park. Oh, good. He went to his room. So that's good. Okay, now there's supposed to be a separator here, so I gotta watch a little alleyway in between. I wanted there to be like a bit of a larger room, but then once I got the roof over here, I realized that wasn't going to be possible. So most of the roofs, they have the hip joints where you can join them, and it's not a problem. What are you guys doing over here? There's nothing here for you except for the AC units. Okay, anyway, let me just ignore those guys and get generics up. And we're gonna close that off, and then once you guys are clear, we're gonna close this off. 2, 3, 4. And then get my Pleasant Park walls and back. So that's okay. Can't use those walls. Ah. You'll see these studs that hang out from the sides. Those are our biggest bane. They've been there for forever. They're never going away. It's part of the whole landscape. Hopefully, now that I've locked that off, they will stay on that side and not be such bothers. But it's not blocked off completely. But let me see what I can do. If I put... pretty much any wall here, they can access it. And hopefully they'll stay on that side. That looks super low. Why does that look so low? Oh, right. Yeah. We'll get back to that and fix that. Okay. So now I can actually continue the rest of the build. I need a small window. Those pigeons are back. Seriously, dude? Why are you back here? Why? Murder most foul. Come back here. And die. Can you not kill them anymore? Come here, you. Murder. It is the Bates Motel, after all. So there will be murder. Come over here. See. I'm gonna be murdering these guys the whole day. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Go cry to grandma. Punk. Yeah, all that to you too. Hey, good morning, Mr. Biz. What's up? I'm not building anything epic today. Just, basic Bates Motel. I think we're gonna get to the house. Um, you know, I was literally just gonna say during tomorrow's build. Oh, crap! Did not realize that it was this low. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna get to the main house at a later point. Hopefully, it will be sometime this week. I seriously doubt it since I'm going to be gone for most of the week. I'm gone tomorrow. Then is it tomorrow and Wednesday? Might be available Thursday morning. So, but I will confirm that. I'll let you guys know. This is the schedule that we currently have for the festival. Man, let's put on all these walls too. Wasted. Alright, put down that. Nope, 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 nope. All the nope. Yeah, huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so you need to come off of this. So you're okay. There's these raised levels. So the first level is down. See? Down here. Then this level is up. So if anything, I need to bring this one down. Forgot about those steps. I hope you guys are working on something exciting. I'm actually be thinking about doing the Bates house in black instead of normal colors, just to drive the point home. But I haven't quite decided yet. You guys are killing me, man. Go to your rooms. What do I have to do? Put down a buffet or something? Or is it that you're over there because I'm over there? Maybe if I put down a fire, it'll come. So warm the hands at the fire. Come Come on, Silas. Do I have to give you a... I wonder, is there a way to give them a job inside of the room? What stations do we have? We have planks. Here, sorry, here station, bakery, um, juice bar. Somebody could be making juice in their hotel room. Nothing really realistic. Okay, good. They come for the fire. Perfect. All right, so I was looking for a window, and I was failing magnificently. So I think I need to start with the window first. Huh. Okay. Well, this is going to be a smaller door. What is this? This friendly neighborhood. Friendly neighborhood. Friendly neighborhood has some of the best doors for the for any of these builds. That's an interior door. But find the exterior door. And you can take this and you can turn it accordingly. But no, it does have the peephole and everything else to go with it. So honestly, one of the best. Doors for this kind of build. This one is the smallest door available, so it does allow you to have a little bit more latitude. This is why I think it had a brick wall over on that side. So a single brick wall. And then pop that one in. And you have a perfect framing. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the interior? That's the interior door. My bad. This one. It's very similar to the look of everything else. So that all works out. Oh, hello. I can't see in the name. Japanese Lego Fortnite player. Oh, well, I'm glad word is spreading. Shaggy is awesome, and so is you should see Scooby. The Scooby. Yes, Silas, I see you, man. Anyway, what was it doing? I was just being chill this morning. We're not doing anything massive. We've got I did manage to get a bit of a start on the mystery machine, but then I had to run off to dinner. Projector, output projector. There we go. I keep forgetting that I should be facing the screen, so you should be able to hear me a lot better now, by the way. All right. So, we're keeping it kind of low key this morning. We got our Bates Motel sign. We're going to do the back of it as well. Trying to get a kind of a feel for it. But, here, let's pop on over to the library. Now, we got all of our vehicles over there. I see in Fortnite, they finally brought the battle bus back. The black battle bus. I was enjoying doing a little tour of this library this morning. Mr. Black has done a magnificent job with this. This is a build that we did last year for our first Fort Nightmares. So, just library full of books. This is based off the New York Public Library, by the way. which is where Ghostbusters occurred. So they kind of went hand in hand. He was building a library, I was building the Ghostbusters ambulance. Even have a long, mysterious passageway back here that was supposed to go into a maze. But then, you got distracted and I never finished the maze. Me not, the maze was not, um, the maze not being finished was my fault. Mr. Black would have built. This didn't hit complexity, I think, did it? But it was pretty close to. Very, very close to complexity. We even have our reference library over here. But it's funny how just adding a little bit of mood lighting can turn this entire thing into a much spookier place. Yeah, and of course decorations. The Halloween decorations don't really add that much more to it. Just, a couple of bats here and there. So I have that to look at every now and then to remind myself, of the what I have to aspire to because Mr. Black's builds are absolutely brilliant. Whoa, okay then, that was weird. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, hey, it's what's your face? Sparkplug. Yes, would you like to stay at my hotel? Come, stay at my motel. Yes, make yourself at home. Brilliant. The hotel is going to be full, so I better build some more rooms pretty quickly. The generic floors are actually pretty good, by the way. I don't know if you've ever really looked at these things. No, they're brand new, just came out and everything, but the generic floors. Ah, stop it. The generic floors. Oh, where is that? Too big? At least I know side by side is too big. These rooms over here are a little sus. You know what? I don't even know the last time I've watched Psycho. Has anyone seen it recently? Or ever? Because that would be a heck of a confession for me to make if I'd say I'd never seen Psycho. It's like one of the standard pieces to watch for cinematic studies. And for any horror fan, of course. Guess what? I'm a horror fan. So it's kind of like essential viewing. Not for a decade. Wow. Not even any of the remakes, reimaginings, or whatever they want to call it. I think one time they were talking about making it into a series, and that that not hit me the right way at all. That was just like, why? Hollywood, money. That's the why. The only why they ever need. All right. Hey, David King. Oh, yes, the town hall is back in the shop. Mm. I'm so sorry. I've forgotten my manners. I have to get you guys the ability to see what I'm doing. See, you go away for a couple of days and you forget your manners. Everything has been so well lit recently, it's just not been an issue. But thank you for the reminder. Anyway, we're not really stressing anything here. I gotta say, I have kind of missed you guys just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. It's been a really stressful couple of weeks, and that's going to be finally over. I'm looking forward to just settling into another build. The Bates Motel, and even the house being attached to it, is going to be a nice low key build just to get back into the groove of things. But this week, it's where everything comes together. So I will either be a lot more stressed or a lot less stressed after this is done. Okay, Sparkplug, do you need a job? Do you want to go and you know help out the cars? Here you go. Smelts the metal. Jeez. Have fun. Okay. There we go. So we got that on. Now let's get the roofs on. And for this, I'm using the Anarchy Acres roof because it's around the same type of elevation that is needed for this particular build. So, okay, I think I remember now. I had to do the interiors first to make sure that these matched up to the walls. There. What? Oh, right. Okay, so you can't just gonna stick it on because there's a gap at the top. So you gotta pause yourself a little bit and then decide if you want it to be white at the top, brown, or whatever. I'm just gonna go with brown since no one really looks up here anyway. It creates nice flat strip. But once you put these guys down, you have a much better idea of exactly how you're gonna fill in the rest of the roof. The white pieces, the white edges connect, then you don't have to worry about anything else. So 1, 2, and then last one, white to white. There we go. That's all good. In some cases, you wouldn't actually even see the closed-in area, and you don't have to actually do this. So if you have a ceiling on your build, then it actually negates some of this. But once you start with here, you should be okay, because that's just your ground point. and you can put on any, not any type of roof, but you can continue the rest of the roofs and get them to match. But it's all about those edges. Don't believe the lies. See, there you go. Nice and easy. Well, I wouldn't say nice and easy, but you know, it's a very simple thing. Nothing too fancy, nothing too tricky. But you got to do the basics before you get to the tricky. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. All right. Here we go. Feeling a little bit of lag there. Just weird. Lag coming in just out of nowhere. Now, I had intended to build this entire thing using only generics, but that kind of got thrown out of the way immediately because there are no generic roof pieces, which was actually kind of disappointing, believe it or not. Would have been a nice challenge. I was going to call it the generic house. Oops. Let's try that again. Oh no, I've leveled up. Hey! July, what's up? Thanks for popping by, man. It's been a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. There. Now we got a nice roof all the way across. Now we got to fill it in. It's one of the plus sides about using this, that it has this nice and very simple piece. I do wish that they gave us more of the ability to have a slanted piece in here instead of just the red wood or brown wood, depending on what side you turn it. But in some cases you can hide it, some cases you can't. I'm not even gonna bother because it's mostly, it looks kind of a rural type of look anyway, and it kind of match. So I'm trying not to be too bothered about it. Some things can make or break a build, and that's not one of them. There we go. That looks a lot more complete now. Yeah, oh, hey, kaboom! The Scooby outfit is awesome. I wish I had the mystery wagon right here, mystery machine to wear with this right now, but I don't. That was one of my weekend fails. But okay, so the lower part of the motel is mostly done. I just have to get some more beds in here. So, the basic motel room is really simple. Get your generic walls. Um, so it's about 16, not 16 out. It's 17 out, 14 out. So if you can find the center of here, it should be all right. Okay, there. I think that's it right there. It's a center, and then got your wall piece, then your door opening, doorway, and then your second wall. See, pretty small. Right there. Then you want to bring this over here. Come in one. Let's see, floors. You want to raise up your closet just a little bit. So if you can get it right about there. And this is way too far out. It's just an 8 count from the wall. So if you can average your 8 better than me, then you're good to go. In here is your basic toilet setup. So go to your water. It's your basic sink. Nope, not that one. That one has that soap thing behind it. And that actually interferes. Believe it or not. It's sticking out too far from the actual thing, so it gets in the way. I'm gonna put that between the stripes so you can get your tub. Remember, the pipe goes towards the wall, not to the room. That's the only way it makes sense. And then there's a cabinet. Where did I put this cabinet? This cabinet is not in here. Oh, that did remind me. In here, I used something a little different. No, I didn't use a toilet. I used an air conditioner unit as the, is it a hand dryer? There we go. The hand dryer unit by the window as your air conditioner. It seems to be working pretty well. See, there you go. Put it someplace different, and you never even think twice about it. And see, over cabinets. Get your basic cabinet down where? Down here. Tables, cabinets. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Oh. Don't give it up. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. I have completely forgotten which cabinet I use in here, so I may have to end up using a different one. Oh, I think this is it, right here. That one. And I got the spacing right. Boom diata. So there you go. That's your basic toilet. And all left is the mirror, which is in props, wall pieces, down to the bottom. Big silver mirror. That's not what I wanted. Just use the line as your demarcation, and you always get the same height every time. Oh. There we go. Oh, there's one other thing that's left to do, and that is to get light, which is your wall light, which lights up the entire room. And it's one of these guys from this one. From Palm Paradise. It's actually kind of suited, because that's a nice Palm Paradise look. We'll come back and get the bedroom part done after. Because we got a couple more toilets to do here. Not toilets, well, you know, toilets. Oh, yes, we do need a spy hole in the walls. Oh, you know, I actually wonder. Maybe this corner room, one of these corner rooms can actually have a secret room in the back. That would be actually kind of awesome if you could actually figure out a passage right through the back of everything. Because if you're spying on the guests, then we gotta have a spy hole. Oh, hello. Would you like to stay at my motel? Outcast? That's your name? Yes. Make yourself at home. Okay, so I think all beds on this side are filled now. Yep, Outcast just this. Oh, Silas took that room. Who took this one? The spark plug. Beef Boss. Outcast. And then this is Beef Boss. Oh, just a reminder, this is a brand new TV, but just as a reminder, you can turn the if you have this TV from the Friendly Neighborhood set, you can or is it Daily Bugle? Either way, you can turn this TV around. So it's one of the things I like about this TV. You can so there's the other TV right here. This is from Palm Paradise. This other one is from the Friendly Neighborhood. Is it Friendly Neighborhood? This is from Friendly Neighborhood, yep. Anyway, Friendly Neighborhood, you can take this and turn it around. So all you see is the back. You don't have to see Jonah's face all the time. It doesn't look that much difference. It just has that black thing on the base. So just, you know, a little tip for you. With the other TV, you can't turn this around. All you see is the back of the TV. So you can use it for something else perhaps, but this kind of has a bit of a glow to it. You have a couple other TVs in here as well. There's an old box TV, which is probably going to be really good for the house itself. Older technology up there. You know what? I think the roof might be. Oh, maybe the roof might be a good area to spy, so you can actually get a nice passageway up there. So that's a really good idea. Have a section over here that has stairs going up. You can reach here and actually putting a ceiling. Now you guys give me ideas. I wonder. Okay, let's set up a spy ceiling, shall we? Using this room as a test subject. Okay, we need to get some floors in here. So, yeah, let's put in some Anarchy Acres floors. Plot the hay now. There should be enough space to walk, I think. If there isn't, we're going to have to add some additional walls. Thank you for the reminder about the about spying on the guests. I got kind of caught up in the whole building the motel part of it. I forgot one of the most important parts. Spying on the guests. So they feel that bit of unease as they come to check into our murder motel. That's a good name for a show. Murder Motel. All right. So, we now have ceilings. I think ceilings should be white. Let's not mess around with that. Just keep it white. Ah, generics is good for that. Some good generic white ceilings. Now, of course, I messed that up. What I should have done here. Oh, the back walls are not going to work. But anyway, what was this? Well, I was saying that what I should have done was I should have turned those pieces upside down so that my ceilings here. This is if you're going to be doing anything that's going to require a ceiling. And I had actually planned on having a ceiling. So this goes on me. But if you're doing anything that requires a ceiling, and it's going to go across several layers, one of the best things you can do. Since this, since this area up here is not being used, well, it is a fill-in area, and it goes all the way across. What you can do is take this and turn it upside down. So your fill piece now becomes a guide everywhere you turn. So you can, build on the rest of the structure and know that you always have a piece in the ceiling that you can attach to and get your ceiling that is going to be that's unfortunate. That's the roof as well. Anyway, ceiling is going to be turned upside down is my main point. That kind of collides with that. So we're going to have to replace those walls. Kind of collides with it. Tisk. Pleasant Park. Exterior. There. Generics. So there you go. Now when you attach to here, boom. Always upside down. Exactly just how you need it to be. That one has got some issues because we can't get rid of the door there. I was looking at making that a little bit bigger, but you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build around it. Don't get too hung up because we have the edge. Then we have that. So just, work around some of these areas because we have a lot more pieces available here now. And we know this area is a 6 and a 4 and an 8. Nice and easy. Oh, it's a single slot. Dude. Alright, just make sure you're doing a double space, not a single space. Anyway. There. 1. 2. I don't like how they've placed the placement of the new pieces. So if it's an experiment they're trying out for future placement, I hope they take that back. It's not quite digging it, like at all. Put our pieces back where they're supposed to be. Because now it's all mixed up. So I go for shorter pieces and they aren't where they're supposed to be. I'm sorry, being longer pieces, they aren't where they're supposed to be. They're over with the longer, wider pieces. Creates a lot of confusion. Oh, windows as well. Okay, so here's the lesson for you. Try to aim for your ceilings to be higher. Yeah, it'll definitely help everyone out if you can do that. So 1 higher, 1 up here. It's not too bad of a thing. And the other part doesn't seem to mind. So, no extra room. Never hurt anybody. All right. Just remember, some of the best horror comes from the ordinary being subverted. So not everything is always horror, horror, horror. It's only when you have something to compare it against that it becomes truly horrific. That's why, like, some things like Psycho subverts our expectations. Because there is a certain expectation when it comes to, the horror genre. People expect jump scares and stuff. But horror can be a lot more subtle than people want to think. I think something something as simple as a hidden hidey hole go a long way. So let's see if we can get into our ceiling now. I took away a little bit of that space, so I don't know if it's gonna work. And then I gotta put a spy hole. So let's see. There's our space, our crawl space. Literally a crawl space. Oh no, it's not gonna work. The ceilings would have to be higher for that to work. That's disappointing. Hey, Chris Carnage, what's up? There are no basic roofs in the new pack, in the generic pack. Nothing. Okay, so that's disappointing. I mean, like you would seriously have to raise all of your ceilings all the way across. And I think about 3 studs in order to make it work. So you could, if you can actually, you can do it. You can plan for a whole network of tunnels leading through the roofs. That would be good. It will be a lot less noticeable than a network of tunnels at the back of the rooms. Hey, good to see you too. So, should I take it and redo the entire roof section? I mean, it is possible. Because that would actually give me a little bit more room as well. I was looking at how I could extend the roof sections over a little bit, because the on the motel section is actually supposed to have these poles over here at the edges, and these are supposed to extend out to here, but it never really was a possibility, not with the way everything is structured. But if this can go up, you know what? Let's just try it out. If this can go up, like 3 studs, it gives a lot more possibilities. We are really gonna have to look at the oh, Beachside Boulevard is back in the shop too, by the way. We're gonna really have to look at the rest of how to build this up later in the week. So let's just get that into our minds right now. That is not something that's gonna happen today. The Gothic Motel. So that's gonna be a whole thing all by itself. The Gothic House. Palm Paradise. Let's just focus on the motel part for now. Now, how little things can just make it a little spookier. And this roof thing may be key to all that. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people, I mean, I think everybody would really be really thankful for a little bit of extra headroom in a hotel, because some hotels can feel really cramped. But if you have a hotel that's offering you that little extra headroom, it feels glorious because it feels like you've earned something, you know? That's how they can make it feel. All right, so this is the entire section over here. Leads to the Vamoose. There's 3 sections. So, we're gonna have to look at how we're gonna traverse each section. Now, if we were to bring the ceiling out, the roof section out, what kind of, what are we going to be looking at here? Anarchy Acres, Anarchy Acres. Most basic roof you can have. But you see, this now allows that to come out here. It's practically perfect. The rise in this would actually have to be higher. But what's the back end looking like? And can I use a lower? If I start this lower, I wonder. Is that still pretty high? Whoa. Anti-grav. Yeah, I still would like to see something about this high. Right about here. That's not going to happen. So, maybe an inside pole. So we have our exterior. Let's get back to... The generics have that? Maybe they do. Palm Paradise. Interior. Interior column. That should be half a stud low. Now, if we can get this to behave, we may actually be able to introduce a space in between where this can offer a natural space. So we have this. You know what I just realized? We are going to have to really work around this. Because even the ceiling is not going to be that much higher, is it? We need a space to walk. So, while it may look that it has higher ceilings, it's not going to. Not that much anyway. A little subversion there. Alright, so I need you to overlap. How much higher do you have to be to overlap? Three, 4. But that's going to mess up the count on top. Huh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. This overhang has been bothering me a long time. I swear, if this is one stud higher, place your bets. Is it one stud higher that we get the clearance? Son of a... I guess it is. Okay. Looks like that's what we're going with. Not fair, man. Not fair. Are there any other roofs? That also works. Build the picture in the wall with a slight gap at the side. Yeah, no, man. I'm gonna have to like take off the entire roof section. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take off the roof. We're raising the roof today. Let's get creepy in here. We're making a creepy motel. This will test most of your design capabilities. Plus, you know what? I'll tell you this right now. Putting down the roof should be the very last thing you do before you even put down any should be the last thing you do, because this way you get to actually match up the walls with less fuss. I may have been a little anxious just to get the look of it. At least the ceilings are easy enough to build. All right. All right, all right, all right. You gotta go full creepy. This is spooky season. I was actually listening to this YouTube video this morning while I was prepping breakfast and stuff. But this guy was talking about how Halloween has changed over the years and how it's different now. Everything is different. Especially for the kids. Because there's not as many people out celebrating Halloween as there used to. So even trick-or-treating is changing. And there aren't that many kids coming around doing the trick-or-treating. Oh, even my kids don't even really want to go out trick-or-treating that much. It always feels like they're kind of missing out on stuff. It's Pleasant Park. Okay, Palm Paradise, go away for now. Here we go. Have you guys noticed a huge change in Halloween over on your side of things? They treat the spooky season differently. Anyway, he was dude was saying how Christmas being available so much earlier may be encroaching into the whole availability of Halloween. Hold on a sec. All right. I did not count that one. So anyway, I celebrate the whole idea of more spooky. I like the spooky. I've always rocked with Halloween. All right. So we got to take it up. This is not perfect, of course. So that kind of overhang is kind of hard. The angle is supposed to just come off of this and go straight down. And you may think that, hey, why don't we just do something like get a thruster and stick it on here. As a lot of us discovered a long time ago, thrusters don't actually stick to the roofs. Yeah, see, there you go. Bags of candy, all left over. All right. You know what we can do? And I'm going to try this now before I do anything else. I maybe on purpose, but I have forgotten all about the dynamic blocks, mainly because I don't use them. And they do allow us a little bit of flexibility when it comes to angles. So if I can get an angle, this angle to actually match up. Oh, come on. Seriously, dude? Anyway, if I can get this angle to match up, then we should be in good shape. This is going to fall all the way down. Seriously? Are you kidding me? That's the hitbox? It's just going to stay flat. Are you kidding me? No. No. You are denied. I do not like this. Okay, that's it. I'm going to war. I have been denied. This is how these things are supposed to work. Okay, fine. I see how it is. 9:47. Now, no, it is Thanksgiving Day today, so I don't have to run off to work. However, I do have some prep to do. So there is that aspect that I have to really deal with as well. But right now, I am a little frustrated, a little bit, by the fact that they are not playing fair. So I need to make sure that I can actually get the angle that I want and the look that I want for this hotel. And just having to deal with basic pieces that don't, allow us to, the whole thing is gonna annoy me. So let's get the look we want. The look that I want. Without compromising. We already have to make so many compromises in the game. Heck with that. All right. Let's see what we can do here. All I have to do is to get this to connect to that. And that is going to be... Oh, hello. Well, okay. I guess job done. Let's see if we can get it to connect to the bottom. Come on, I need vertical. Give me vertical. Vertical, no, that's not vertical movement. Vertical, down. Good. Okay, so I did that. It connects to the bottom, and it connects to the top. Can we get to connect to the side? 1, 2. I think it may be too far out. Evan? 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 Hold on a second. My son is still here. And I'm back. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to get the look that we want. The connection to the roof piece may be a little nebulous to, make it an understatement of the year. I wonder, can I get another one in here? No, we cannot. So we're just going to have to deal with it being an extra. It's my life. It's now or never. I don't want to live forever. I don't want to something if I'm alive. It's my life. Okay, so that is going to be tricky. See, okay, kaboom. I feel when I grew up, candy was harder to come by. I was stretching up my hollow haul for months. A bowl of candy always lying around. Yes, it does feel like there is more candy lying around. We've increased the supply. Do you know that there's now some neighborhoods where they just have these cars lined up with all the candy, and they make the kids get into these horrendously long lines, like going to a state fair or a park or something, and instead of going around house to house and earning their candy, and having more of that community feel and everything, they go and line up outside of these cars, the trunks of these cars, and pick up the candy all at once. There's no um, there's no community aspect to it. It's just a whole matter of convenience, and I think that is truly horrifying. I think that's like the most horrific thing that I've ever heard, because they've just taken the entire spirit of the entire season completely away. And the worst thing is that these are parents who grew up getting the candy. You know, they grew up doing the costumes and everything, and these are the ones who are actually pushing this whole idea. We're out there complaining about the boomers, and we are, in some instances, worse than they are. Because we're allowing this kind of nonsense to happen. We're at the forefront of actually making it happen, ruining most traditions just by throwing them away completely. Take a lot of fun out of things. That's hard. That's true horror right there. Nothing Stephen King could ever write could deal with that. Hey, come back, Dana. Come back here. That's dinner, right? Yes. All right. Come, come stay at the motel. Have a nice room for you. Yes. Nice room for Dana. She'll be my first victim. I need to get an axe if I'm going to be an axe murderer. Anyway, that's just my observation for the morning. It's a terrible thing, and I wish that we could do better. That we would do better. We have a choice, and we're failing the choice so badly. I've never actually seen anybody look at something like Halloween candy and say, "Hey, how can we make this less fun?" Maybe I am complaining as a dad for, seeing how the kids have been changed by pretty much everything. I remember walking to school. We can't even allow that anymore. Some kid got stopped and his parents got arrested or something for allowing their kid to walk down to the corner shop or something. I forget the exact case, but it's getting absolutely ridiculous. Now, maybe if it was like a high kidnap zone or something, I can understand that. But I mean, exactly what is a high kidnap zone? Okay, if these guys keep walking behind here, I'm gonna have to start killing every single one of them. I'm gonna do it. Murder most foul. It's my life. Yeah, I see you. Stalking around the edges. Around the periphery. The periphery. Palm Paradise. Alright, let's try out our first hidden ceiling and see if it works. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my daughter goes to school like 5 minutes, a 5 minute walk away, and I insist on her walking home. It's think it's a really good exercise. You see the neighborhood in any case. You view it differently. Oh, hold on, I messed up. I need to be back one stud. Okay, well at least it's an easy fix. It's my life. Hey, look at that. We can traverse in between now. Perfect. And we don't have to worry about, oh, hold on. I forgot Pleasant Park had these, not Pleasant Park, Palm Paradise had these nice new floors. So we could actually get different colors in here. Let's cheer the place up a little bit. Get a little bit of blue. Oh, that's I forgot about that one too. All right, 4 by 4. Maybe I made a mistake with this one. I should stuck with white. It's my life. All right, where's the bathroom? pull. Oh, I need a 6. Oh, gosh, dang it. I don't have a 6. What am I ever to do? Make my own 6. There. Oh, dang it. I can't see properly because I got to put the roof over. All right. Let's get the roof up. And then I'm going to be able to run off for the rest of the day. Sad state of the world we live in now. Well, maybe the 80s and 90s. She feels like 26 years old. Oh my God. Yeah, because there's an expectation that's placed on the young people, and this is something you should remember from your youth. There's an expectation of not achieving as much as we should be. There's this false expectation that we should be doing so much more. And the thing is, times have changed so much that those old expectations are unreasonable. We can't put the same expectations of, let's say, achievement, because we're achieving on different levels and for different reasons. So you really can't judge yourself by anybody else when it comes down to it. I mean, you really shouldn't be in any case, but me, when I was 26, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be. I was still really finding myself in a huge way. I think a lot of us were. A lot of us really didn't even find ourselves until we're 28. If you can find somebody who can say that they knew exactly what they wanted to be in their entire path, all set out, and how they were going to achieve it, and didn't feel completely hopeless at age 26, and nothing really clicked for them until they were 28. If you can find that one person, that person is like a unicorn. I'm sure they exist out there in some form or fashion, but it's a very rare thing. Okay, let's look at the roof. I think this can work. I think this will work. This will work. All right. Let's look at those peepholes. There's the bed. There's the shower. Now, if only we had trapdoors. This would be so awesome. Okay, we got a barrier here. We cannot get over the back. Oh, we can. But we don't have to go so high. So that's good. Save some wood. Most excellent. Now, let's see how it feels inside the room. Now we have a ceiling up. It's not too bad, actually. Didn't even really notice. It's like it was custom built for peeping. You know what? We take another one of these guys and put it up here. Get, this guy's a little short, so then a 6. Boom diata. And now the space in between is fixed. Again, if you notice that hole, get you another room. There we go. So, doing this right, we can traverse the entire length of the motel. See every single room. I'm going to put in a peephole in every room now. I really wish they would give us trapdoors. Just so grown for her age, she has a high-powered job, her own home, and selling to buy a bigger detached. Nice. Yeah, that at 26, if she has all that. That's huge. But she probably feels overwhelmed at this point. Yeah, we need a proper shower. Unfortunately, the showers that they give us are limited. Let me see. Let's go take a look at the shower, shall we? I wish they would give us a real shower. That's the one thing I wish that they do. We have, ta-da! This is what we have for shower now. This is the closest thing. All right, Shaggy's gonna shower. I have never seen this animation all the way through. Oh, does he ever stop? It's 10:09. I think this is from Palm Paradise. Realizes as he gets out. That's so cool. They've done a lot of cute little animations here. All right, so that is Palm Paradise shower. Oh, you know what? I'm limiting it. Let's see them all. You know what? Let's go outside. And let's put them all down. So this is the old school one. This is one that a lot you will find all over the place because this was the first one from Beachy Boulevard. Beachside Boulevard is now back in the item shop. You can go there and you can buy this now and get this fantastic little shower. The very first of its kind. And everybody wished that they had it. Oh, those without. Oh, this one does have steam. So it looks like you'll slip in every single shower. Okay, next up is the... Where's this one from? Frankie shower. This is from the Frankie's Place set. We got this last Halloween. So this one should be a little different. A little more brass going on. So it actually looked more ornate, not a regular person shower. So you won't find this one in use as much. Then this one is this is a more recent one. This is the Supernova Academy shower. And then I think this is Hypatia's quarters. This one came after Supernova. And then, of course, we have the Palm Paradise. So these are all the showers we have available. All the animations are the same, except I think the Beachside Boulevard one is the only one that has steam, which is weird. You'd think they'd all have steam. Go straight for the legs. There's no steam on this one. Huh. So that's something that you really need to know the difference. Wow. I'm surprised. All right. So they're your shower systems. None of them have like the full tub, like the actual. What? There's no water. Yeah, there's water and steam. The rest of them is just water. Yeah, water. Oh wait, hold on. Was this steam? Okay, so this one has steam. I think they may have goofed with animations for the later ones. Let's see. Oh, you're right. There is no water. Just the animation. Okay, so Hypatia, no water. Huh. And no water in. Okay. Bizarre. Bizarre choices. Oh, well, hopefully they'll fix that bug. The animation bugs are ones that they usually end up fixing. Not urgent, but definitely cute to have in place. So, anyway, it's 15 after. We've gotten made some real headway here with our motel. Stripped the ceilings down. I got to rebuild the entire roof section to put our little peepholes. But you're going to put an access somewhere in the end over here. Probably over by the manager's office, but should be in the corner. So I'm going to fix that up. Make this the manager's office so that he has access storage room and to the ability to go and spy on his guests. So, right. Don't know what progress I'll make on this, but I hope to be back over at the starting on the house when we next come back. I'll get the blueprints up so we can see what we're doing, and should be a really cool build. Thank you guys for joining. If it's your first time here, please leave a like, subscribe. Um, do all the internet things. If you're coming back, thank you guys for joining us again. Hey, we have a trick or treater. Hey, you. Uh-oh, I need a new bed. Nice to meet you. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I'm going to give this guy a bed so he can come and stay with us. Yeah, right here. The beds I'm using for this are from the. You know what? I don't have any doubles. But these are from Star Wars, by the way. it's just got the best look. What can I say? So there, 2 beds. Where did dude go? You come here. I like having a full hotel. What can I say? Yes, yes. Come to the hotel. Hang out with us. Have a little fire. Have a little bed. A little light murder. Yes. Just don't steal the car. All right. Oh, hey, Silas isn't hanging out. Hey there. What's up? All right. So anyway, um, I am off tomorrow and Wednesday. So the earliest that you'll see me is Thursday. So hopefully I'll be in good enough shape to come on and we can check out how far we've gotten, if we've gotten any further or whatever. And looking forward to really building the Bates house as well as the motel. But it's all about the environment, everything else around it. So thank you for coming by, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Kathy, good to see you again. Dirty Panda, our new guest. I don't have a pronunciation for your name. Rooster, good to see you. Kaboom has a stream going on right now, so go and check out Kaboom. And I will see you guys later. Bye now. Oh, Legion is here. Bye, Legion. All right, guys. Later.